Whew. Be careful, this is not stable.
Why is it stairs?
Whew. That's cute. So much more here to take.
What's pop up?
All right. I gotta pee again. I don't know why. Pee here. I'm talking about this.
Yeah, this too.
You know, we from LA, we got to videotape it to see. But we're always protected. God got us covered. Always. Oh, look at the duck with the hat on. All right, we're about to get on this tram. Tram. Oh, girl, I was about to change my mind.
You pay
Not if it was open on the side.
but you pay for it.
No, because the swinging could have swung somebody out. Whew. Dear God. I'm not a height person. Oh, sorry. Oh God, Jesus. We're about to go all the way up there, y'all.
Not that high, Mom.
What?
Not too high.
It happens every time.
Hey.
Literally every day. Happening almost every day. So that's great.
Oh.
Well, welcome aboard and welcome to Juneau, folks. My name is Kendria, and I'll be your tram attendant on the ride out. It's a quick 5-minute trip up, and we have a car running every 5 minutes. So if you think they'll serving in breakfast up until I believe 11 o'clock, so don't quote me on it, but go check them out. I'm pretty sure they stop serving breakfast around 10:30 to switch over to their 11 o'clock lunch and dinner services. Educational and informative. I always recommend it for our guests, especially as a guest on Tlingit, Ani, or Tlingit land. It's important in our culture that you understand you're a guest on our land, even as us people of the Tlingit. Of everything that's open and available to you up here on the mountain, just be courteous and safe while you're up here. Remember, there are other folks that staff member know. Doesn't matter what department they're in. Preferably Tram Ops, myself, or anybody working on the sky bridge, or anyone with a radio. That way we can let others know, hey, there's a bear on the trail, not just for your safety.
The trees alone are dirt, no yellow ropes. Look at that back there. Wow. That's what we sailed into. Woo. Is just beautiful. Look at the trees. Look at this beautiful place. Let me show you our ship. This gigantic ship down there. That's the ship. Say hi to Auntie Sandra.
Hello.
How gorgeous. Look at the trees. So we just took a tram. A tram. said a tramp. So the ship sails into this little gulf in this little place of Juneau. Beautiful trees. So this is a little gulf here where we sailed into. And look at the ship. This is the ship. That down there behind that fog, that's the ship. That massive ship. But just look at God's amazing world, y'all. Look at this. Just beautiful. All right, we're off to explore Juneau. These are the kiddos. Say hi to the red tent family. Get the side. Did you get the top of his head?
I did.
Oh, okay. You did?
Foot. Mini foot. Oops, I'm
Get up a
sorry.
bit. Look at the bears. Yes, I did. Absolutely. You know I saw that. But see something like this?
Only
Mhm.
$1,000.
Yeah, but that's doable. And
Right.
ooh, look at these. Oh.
Hiking trail.
Huh?
Hiking trail.
Really?
Well, I go down and give the presentation too.
All
You
right.
guys can take photos too while I'm down there.
Oh, thank you. Go.
Tribes of Indians. There are the Tlingit, the Haida, and the Tsimshian. There are a few Athabascans, Aleuts, Sinowits, and the like, but the majority of them live around Anchorage and farther north. And when you're born into the Tlingits, you always follow whatever your mother is. And you are either an eagle, and that's an eagle totem pole, but the custom was for hundreds of years, if you were an eagle, you had to marry a raven. And if you were a raven, you had to marry an eagle. And it's part of the balance in life as we see it. And another way to put that is, since I am raven, if I passed away, all the eagles would come forward and donate money towards my burial service. And you get 300-400 of them. Within 2 or 3 days, it's paid off. And if an eagle passed away, us ravens come forward and do the same thing for them. Part of the balance in life as we forth until the first meal is served. And at that time, I sang this happy song to the eagles, thanking them for my mother's potlatch in 2015 and her burial services. And that's what these words mean that I'm singing. And anyway, I'm thanking everybody for attending the potlatch in her memory. And it's called Chahu Chin Yes. Aye, ooh, aye, ana, eh, ya, ana. Aye, ooh, aye, ana, eh, ya, ana. Ooh, hey, ni, aye, 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 ana, eh, ya, ana. Ooh, honey, ya, ooh, ya, honey, ya, wasa, how, pati, slupna. And I took a button dance robe making class back in 1993. And I made 5 different dance robes since, and I got another one in the works. And everybody logs their hours as to how long they've worked on a project. And this is the one I always dance with, and you got impressed. There's always a story or a myth or a legend behind everything we make, or even a special event that happened in our life. And the Tlingit were well known for hundreds of years canoeing up and down the west coast, trading with people. And they got as far as California and Mexico. And some of the things they brought back, we learned to adorn our regalia with. And these are mother of pearl buttons, and they're getting harder and harder to come by. And the way we make the eyes stand out is we use abalone shells. And this is how we use them. And my necklace and this button closure were hand beaded by my cousin for the world. And this is the chant that goes with that totem pole. Away, ya, away, ya. Away, ya, away.
Disguise, born as a human child, grandson of Nashakankau, the rich man who kept daylight in a box. It was Raven who stole it. Raven the trickster. He took the box. Even Nashakankau, who had lost his bright treasure, felt the sun on his face. And he saw the soft raindrops on the spruce boughs.
We store the berries, the wild vegetables, the seaweed, and these things feed us and heal us all winter long. The great trees give us shelter. The sea and rivers are roads. We can go anywhere.
And in the wintertime, when the snow blows and the sea roars, we settle down in our clan houses, warm and secure, well fed in the bountiful harvest of summer, to sing and dance and carve and tell the old stories once again.
Ravens marry eagles, eagles marry ravens. It keeps it balanced. A child belongs to his mother's clan and is brought up to honor and respect the opposite clan, the clan of his father.
In our ceremonies, the clans share in each other's joy. And we work to remove each other's grief. By doing these things, we give support to each other and show our respect. The dark syrup looked like otter urine. But we ate it anyway to be polite. We were relieved when it tasted pretty good after all. Some clans and villages grew rich.
For us, wealth is important, but only if it is distributed by giving gifts and hosting great ceremonies. Our grandchildren, so that they will grow up knowing who they are and who we are. These objects of art, these atours, carry our spirits inside them. Like the land, they are part of us too.
After years of trade,
Defense against these white man's sicknesses. Families, clans, whole villages died. There was a time when it seemed Raven had left us forever, when our old ways seemed unable to survive. We were in danger of becoming the strangers ourselves. They say the Russians wept when they sold Alaska to the Americans. And why shouldn't they? They had been here. They had seen this place. After 100 years, they got back in their tall ships and sailed away. The Tlingit had watched them arrive. We watched them leave, and we remained. Allow the speaking of native languages in the schools. They would wash the children's mouths out with soap if they were heard speaking Tlingit. Some of us refused to let our children go to such schools. We kept them home and educated them in the old ways, the way we always have. The face of a young Tlingit child was learned to say, Gudashchish, Gudashchish.
Okay. This is amazing, honestly. The whole presentation was amazing and priceless.
There.
So you've been here your entire life, huh?
Yeah, I'm 71.
Wow. Yeah, so this is cool. And now you get to do, you know, tell people
Well,
about your.
I sure feel it.
Yeah, we work.
Remember when we walked outside?
Don't hold stand on the door, Jada. Oh my God. That's okay, thank you.
There were two distinct communities of Tlingit people that occupied this sector of southeast Alaska. The Aquan, or the Small Lake people, and Takuquan, or Geese Flood Upriver people. Basically, the Ak people are from this side of the bridge, in the village site called. There are seasonal festivals associated with the harvest of herring during the spawning season. They then moved to another traditional Ak village site, founded by Tlingit ancestors, in the heart of downtown Juneau, is known today as the Juneau Indian Village. Prospectors Richard Harris and Joe Juneau were sent to the Ak region by George Pills. Also spent summers at numerous fishing camps on the Taku River. The settlement founded by Juneau and Harris was originally called Harrisburg and later Rockwell. Miners often use both names in their records.
Bear paws. We just found out the Russians were the ones that took this land over from the Alaskans. They called them the Tlingits, or the language was Tlingit or something. I got it on video. What? Tracy's King Crab Shack. Here. Tracy's King Crab Shack. That was on video, so y'all. I'm sure the kids gotta go to school. Look at that store. She don't know. Oh, the lady, yeah. Okay. Hey, we are in Juneau, Alaska. I'm trying a beer, one of the Alaskan beers. I don't drink beer, first of all. Usually it's disgusting. I'm a red wine girl, but I'm trying this beer here. Nice place. It was too many people trying to get into Tracy's Crab Shack, but that's okay. I like this little place. And I'm having the time of my life. When I say I loved learning about the indigenous people, the people who originated here and how Russia came and stole this land. Basically, they just took over and then they bought the land and tried to kind of erase some of the culture, which sound familiar? Hey. Dear God, thank you. Hope this salmon tastes like the one in Seattle. Oh. This is salmon.
I don't know if that's, is it smoked?
Huh?
Is that supposed to be smoked?
It's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay, this is a pulled pork.
Okay. I'm a little scared of it. Nice.
It's like a piece of bacon, look. So JJ, see those little spiral things? Those are probably lit up. They have lights in them. Oh, we didn't get a picture of that totem pole. We gotta do that. Y'all about to go to the wrong ship, huh?
How did we get over there?
It must have moved. I don't know.